In all my years of playing and producing content for the Don't Starve universe, I have actually lost count of the amount of people who have told me that farms are worthless, and my response is always the same. What the bloody heck are you on about? Farms and their many shapes and forms are an essential part of survival, and today, we are going to discuss them all. From the sad and worthless basic farms to the lovely and efficient advanced plots. From the shroom-ridden crevices of the mushroom planters to the availability and usefulness of the relocation of natural resources. The possibilities are there, you just need to know where to look. Because if you didn't know, you can actually dig up twig saplings with a shovel for relocation later. And I highly recommend you begin to do so as early as physically possible. Day 1, even, if you can. Saplings riddle the world, so be a nomad and just gather as many as you can as you frolic about. But your world generation may even provide twiggy trees instead, so be aware of that. They are also a source of twigs, and the seeds they drop can be used to plant your own later, but I personally despise them, so I say burn them all, or literally just generate a whole new world to avoid them. Head into the grass lines to find grass, but who would have guessed that? Like saplings, dug up grass provides grass tufts that can be later be planted where you wish, and I also implore that you gather tons of it as soon as possible. But there are set pieces like the Guardian Pigs one here, or even Killer Bee areas that can also have an abundance of grass, so kill them to get to that jackpot. As for berry bushes, you'll find them dotted about most anywhere too, so go ahead and just dig them up. Get a bunch because they are going to be extremely useful. And make note, a great place to head is to the nest of the moose goose herself, because you're going to find plenty of berry bushes near these spawns, so please keep an eye out for them. Head back to wherever you are setting up shop and get to planting your own resources. And as for twigs, they will start the growth process immediately without you needing to do anything, and will actually grow in about 4 days without any intervention. Grass, though, is a different story. It needs to be re-fertilized, and you can use rot from any source like petals or light bulbs, which is highly efficient, I might add. Manure from beefalo, pigs, etc. can be mighty useful too, and we'll discuss how to get a bunch of it later. But you can also even use guano droppings from bats, or even Glommer's own goop to your liking. But whatever the case, remember to fertilize your grass or you're just going to be out of luck. But on to them juicy berries. But before you make your own farm, however, I do wish to implore you to do what I have just done here. Make a pen, place the bushes around it, and place bait within the pen like a berry or powder cake for later. Why, you might ask? Because if you've ever gone berry picking in DST, you know what lurks within the bushes. Bloody, stupid gobblers. They love to emerge and eat your own berries, but if you do as I did, they will actually go for the bait and not the other bushes. But unfortunately on this occasion I only got 3 to show up, but regardless the farm remains amazing. Cause even once you're done picking the berries, killing the gobblers nets you 2 meat each. So you now have a farm within a farm, and it's one of the easiest to build too, so well done. But on to actual farms, starting with the basic versions. You'll need a science machine to craft one, along with 8 grass, 4 poop, and 4 logs. But if you're worried about where to find some poop, I'll actually show you where to get a crap ton of it. Obviously, going to where the poop roams is a good start. Finding a beefalo herd and sticking around a while can have you coming home a bit smelly, but the poop will flow. Or turn a pig into a werepig and drop some petals or light bulbs on the ground. The werepig will actually choose to munch the stuff over munching your butt, and that leads to an upset stomach. But you will profit tremendously in terms of the crap received. But back to basic farms, and in short, they are completely worthless in context. You can reap 20 total harvests per before having to refertilize the farm plot itself, but what makes them so bad is how long it takes to reach said harvests. Basic farms require 4 days of light to have their crops reach full growth, and that is highly inefficient if you're looking for some munchies. However, the process could be sped up by manure, with guano, and it's actually 1.5 times better than manure, with climber goop that will actually act very similar to manure in this regard, and even rot, although it is incredibly useless for this process actually. Conversely, let's talk about advanced farms. You'll need an alchemy engine to prototype one, and you should, as these cut the time to full growth in half when compared to basic plots. Well worth the extra materials needed to craft them in general. Plus, you will net a total of 30 harvests before needing to refertilize the plots, so even better. And plus, the fertilizer needed to speed things up in the growth process is also reduced. So advanced farms all the way. But let's jot down some notes about farms in general, shall we? There are actually 8 growable crops. 4 veggies, corn, carrots, pumpkins, and eggplants, and 4 fruits, durians, pomegranates, melons, and dragon fruits. And these crops will grow as long as temperatures are above 5 degrees, and they will actually receive a bonus to growth above 28 degrees. So yes, that does mean no farming come wintertime though. But let's say it rains instead. Rain actually gives a 300% bonus to growth, while spring actually just provides a straight up 25% bonus at all times. So yeah, spring is harvesting season galore, as they say. But there is one more component to farming that we must discuss: crop seeds. So let's say you grow some dragon fruit and you wish for more. Harvest it and then actually feed the dragon fruits to a bird within a bird cage to net a bundle of seeds. But they're not going to be just any seeds. You'll actually receive the seeds for that specific crop. And you have the winged beast to thank for that. And you'll be able to do this with any of the crops you grow too, not just dragon fruits, so make note of that. But, at least for now, you know how Beard has had dragon fruit farms in the past, so get you one. But the final topic for farming, mushroom planters. And I bloody love these things simply for how insanely efficient they are and can be made into. For you see, all you need to do is plant but one mushroom within them, preferably green and blue ones for sanity and health regen reasons, and within a day, you'll be able to harvest 4 total mushrooms, and that's a total net of 3 in all. But make note as well, you will eventually need to refertilize them, and the only way to do so is through living logs. Plus, you can actually plant spores within them to net 6 total mushrooms at full growth, and that is a net of 5 in all. And that is just absolutely amazing and absolutely efficient. But there you have it, everyone. An extensive deep dive into farming within the constant and how to make the most of what is available to you. However, I will say, if there's wickers out there, remember your applied horticultures. We just learned what we can yield, so it seems our next adventure will actually bring us to what we can make with it all. But for now, thanks for watching, folks. Well wishes to all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.